Hey, hi, hello, welcome to my live. Welcome to the Sunday, beautiful weather outside. And yeah, if you're watching this on replay, please do the hashtag replay. Tell me what you're doing, how your week's been going, and everything. So yeah, thank you for being here. And we have Lee. He's taking out the trash and recycles, putting out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various the virus. Oh my God, I can't speak. Well, he puts out waters on the table, puts out some my favorite salted caramel M&Ms, Nutella with white dark and milk chocolate, fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everybody. Thank you, Lee. Hi, Don. Hi, Lee. We have Lee and Diamonds and Doxies. Hi, welcome, friends. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? Do you like the new hairdo? David cut my hair a few hours ago. He chopped off about 15 centimeters, which, yeah, it's how much? Is 6 inches. He just chopped it off. So, yeah, happy about that. It's a little weird, looking at him like, oh, something's missing. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. I missed you guys too. I was talking about it in this women chat that I was going to a family dinner. Oh, thank you, Don. Yeah, I like it. I feel like I can see all the gray. It's okay. I'm getting old. I was watching some pictures. Oh yeah, because we were at that trip to the Cold War Museum, and David put up some pictures, and I was like looking at it. Is my hair that gray? I'm like, is it? What? No. But yeah, my hair is getting gray. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'll be 45 in a month, right? I mean, Wednesday, I had 1 month for my birthday. Leanne, you started getting gray hairs when you were 12. That's kind of early. I mean, my father-in-law started having grays when he was around 30. David started getting grays around 30 as well, I think. Maybe after 30. My grays started maybe a little before COVID, but absolutely during COVID. And last year with all the thing with my mother-in-law, yeah, that one gave me gray hairs as well. Especially because of who must not be named, right? Yeah. How are you guys doing? How has your weekend been? Today is beautiful weather. We've just sat outside having dinner. We grilled some sausages and some bread and yeah, had that. No veggies today. So that is a weird one. Yesterday was yesterday was okay. Yesterday was beautiful as well. I was thinking here for a second. Hang on. Yesterday. Hi Denise, welcome. Yeah, you do your work and everything, but I'm happy you're here. How are you doing? It's been a while. I mean, I noticed when I haven't seen people in a while, so I'm happy to see you, Denise. Yeah, I noticed you guys. Lee Tammy said she would be here and is sorry, but her computer will not let her upload and be on YouTube at the same time. It's okay. Tell her it's okay, Lee. It's fine. Her upload is more important, and I will probably see her later in Angels and Adam's lives. It's okay. Then she can rest a little. I know it's still early at her place, and that it is early for her at least. It looks like I'm wet, right? Like, I noticed that the other day I was sitting in here doing something. I was like, hang on, is my no. It's just the pattern of my top. It's like, oh yeah. Oh, we were yesterday. We were by the harbor having ice cream with my brother and Rosa. She had wanted to have ice cream and wanted to invite our parents because she wanted to see them. So my brother wrote, like, oh, so we're going to the harbor having ice cream, and Rosa asked our parents if they wanted to come. So, okay, do you want to come too as a buffer or support? We're like, sure. I mean, ice cream. Hello, I love ice cream. So I was in and David too. Um, but they never showed. So we had a great day with, well, a great few hours with Rosa. She was so happy when she saw us. We were down there first, and they showed up, I don't know, a few minutes later or so. And when she saw us, she was just waving like crazy. And when they were close enough, I was like, hey, Rosa, hey, baby, auntie, uncle. Like, oh, that's my baby. But yeah, it's the same when we were at that Cold War museum. It was so cool. And Rosa was doing her spy for a day with me. We were trying to figure out the things that she had to figure out. No, 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 Leanne. They didn't. My brother had written to them that Rosa asked if they wanted to join them for ice cream, and they just never answered or show up. But I think she was a little disappointed. Maybe she didn't say anything, and she was more than happy that we were there. Um, we went to this little playground right next to the ice cream parlor. After we had the ice cream, they have bubble waffles, not waffles, bubble waffles. I didn't get one. I just wanted the flurry because I haven't had one this year. But we went to that playground, and she was having a ball. I mean, she was making food, and she was collecting rocks and diamonds. She was having a party. And like always, she's the mom, and I'm the big sister, and David and my brother were the boys who didn't want to eat. They didn't eat their dinners. It's so funny. And then one of my brother's um, friends came. I know him too. Came came and sat with us for a little bit. And it's so funny. Rosa comes over to them. Boys, here's your dinner. Boys. And us girls. It's so funny. Yeah. And then she go, big sister, can't you tell the boys that they have to eat? And I was like, I already did that. Oh, well, tell them again. It's like, you know, no. Yeah, she's a blast, that one. So funny. And she had on a dress that her, oh, what is it? Maternal grandfather, his wife made that. It is crochet at the top, and then it is this fluffy, um, kind of like, oh, what's it called? The stuff that veil is made out of, the wedding veil, kind of like that. And then, yeah, it is cute. It's cute. So, yeah. she's she's called Gramps. But it's so hard because you basically use the same word for all kind of grandparents. We don't. We have a word for the maternal grandparents, the paternal grandparents, and then there are some that just wanted to be called grandparents because they have both sons and daughters, so that's the easiest. But sometimes you have to say maternal or paternal every time, which is it's the same with the sisters. Um, like I'm not really an auntie to Rosa because an aunt an aunt is somebody who is joining the family over here at least. Eh? So for my sisters girls, I am muster, and for Rosa, I am festa, because the MO is for mom, and FA is for dad. So yeah, it's kind of sometimes it's like how do I but yeah, auntie. So yeah, how was your week? I've been yabbering here. Now it's your turn. Tell me how your week has been. Is it warm? I bet it is. I'm betting it's like 1,000 degrees. I don't know how hot it is today, but it's not that hot. It started out a little overcast, and now it's just you have this. It's not bright sunshine. I mean, I see the blue sky, but it isn't clear. So it's a little hazy. Is that the word? I don't know. It's a little hazy. So I wonder if hotter than Hades, you can keep it. You can keep it as long as we have the sun out and it is around. What would that be? Mid 60s? Isn't that around? No, late 60s. The end of the 60s, about 2022. I think we figured out that 22 degrees is 72. So, around that, I'm happy because we will get that very um, wet heat, because of all the waters around us. That is disgusting when it's that hot because you basically just sit still and you sweat because of the humidity. It's like, well, but I still have to go to the beach. Did you listen to my web and chat this Tuesday, Wednesday? When was it? And see the pictures from our beach, the beach where I grew up. Around the corner. I have to go down there one evening, film, so you can see more of it, more of the beach. I loved it down there. I lived at that beach when I was a kid. It looks a little different today than it did back then. We didn't have that circle bridge back then, just had a regular bridge out there. But still, no, did we? We have a concrete bridge when I was a child, didn't we? I think so. I can't remember. Ditsy! Hey, sweetie. Yes, don't forget those thumbs up, people. Thank you. How are you doing, Ditsy? Lee, 91 feels like 103. Ew, I had a fever like that in January. Well, do not recommend. That is warm. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in those temps. That is no. I mean, I would love to go somewhere when it's nice and warm, but yeah, I'm still dreaming of going to the US and travel the Route 66. But then I'm like, you know what? If we follow the Route 66, there are so many people I won't get to see because I want to see everybody. Good morning to you, Ditsy. What time is it there? You're west, right? So it's about 10? Well, almost 11 by now, right? No, I'm looking at how long I've been alive. Oh my God. So a quarter after 10. Looking, my brain, okay? My brain. I can't count on it. Sometimes I'm like, should I have cut it even shorter? But no, I think this is fine. Don, we can stay with you in Pennsylvania. I would love that. I would love that, Don. We do have to go to Chicago, though. I want to see married and a baby, and we want to go to the set of Chicago Fire and that police station for what was it again? Something Blue Hills. Yeah, I think Blue Hills. And then we can just go, over Boston so I can see my Boston. Then we can go down south to go around New York and then to Pennsylvania. No, I want to see New York too, but not too long. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's way too many people on way too little ground. I have seen pictures from New York and it stresses me every time. Even though I wanna see what's it called, the place? Madison Square? What? No. What's it called with all the screens and whatnot? You always see it in movies. 10 a.m. Right. Yeah. I was at that time, Ditsy. I'm like, when is it? I'm going live all your times. I think if I go out and tell David I want it to cut shorter, he's going to look at me weirdly. Didn't we just cut off 6 inches? Like, yeah, let's cut off even more. Times squares. Thank you, Denise. Don't you think he'll look at me like, we just cut off 6 inches? Yeah, but let's cut some more. Nah, not today. Maybe next time. You never know. You never know. I get a crazy idea and I chop off my hair. I'm like, it's hair. It's gonna grow out again. I'm not. I'm not that worried about hair. You're a 2-hour drive from New York. I want to live there in the U.S. I want to be able to jump on a plane or take a drive through country and visit my friends. See, I just watched. Was it this morning or was it yesterday? I think it was last night. I watched the Anthony's drive to Estes Park in the whatever hotel. I loved him walking through Estes Park. I loved that. I was like, I could live there for a week. No, not live there, but I would love to go there. But for some reason, I was sure, just because I didn't know, that it was an actual park, with green grasses and loops and whatnot. And then it's a city. I'm like, really? Okay. Dipsy, you're too early for me and I'm too late for you. So we don't get to cross paths often. Paul had to go to work though, so I had some free time. You know what? I'm happy you're here, Ditsy. I was wondering, what is your real name? Just because I'm curious. But yeah, your lives is it 3 a.m. my time? And I'm like, you know what? I usually go to bed at right around that time when it isn't holiday vacation time. But I'm on my way to bed. I'm like, no. Well, yeah, and my son and his girlfriend, not one, not multiple, are in the redwoods right now. I think they were planning on driving into Oregon today. Oregon, that's in what state is that in? Every time I hear Oregon, I'm like Oregon trails. Thank you, Leanne. Oh, the state. I'm sorry. Like I said, my brain doesn't always work very well. Alicia, ooh, I love that name. That is a pretty, pretty name. I want to show you something. Hang on. All the way down in my pictures. Bub it up there. The redwoods are beautiful. See, I want to see those too above California. Okay. No, we're not ending the stream. Um, what are we doing here? Hang on. Why won't that? My computer is stupido. Wonder if that's how I'm supposed to do it. Right, there you have it. So this is the picture, one of the pictures that I put in my women chat where you can see our beach from above. Over here, well, over here you have Funen. Um, yeah, you can see some of the big boats out there, right? I mean, a lot of this, I mean, most of this wasn't there when I grew up. We had a kiosk and some, bathrooms. That's about it. But yeah, we didn't have these volleyball thingies. We didn't have those. We had the beach, and that's about it. And then the concrete bridge out. But I love it down there. The the tides, well, stream, what do you call it, is kind of heavy, so you have to be very careful. Um, you can't go out too far because it will take you and lead you away. But yeah, I love it down there. It is very, very pretty. So we will take a walk down there one day. Preferably while David is still having his summer vacation. I can't believe it. The first week is done already. But of course, I mean, we did do something. We weren't just at home. David did his bike riding trips, and I got to work on my diamond painting. I am getting closer and closer to being done. I have one small little row and then little less than half row of the second to last. So I'm getting there. It's great. I'm sorry. I have a frog in my throat just to try something new. Don't forget to hydrate, especially for you guys who's living somewhere warm. Yeah. Leanne, how did the meeting with your contractors go? Were they were they any good? I hope they gave you some great offers. Yeah, well, not we. David figured out where the leak is in our house. I told you that, right? That we have a water leak somewhere. Um, we feared it was in the shower, but it isn't. It is some of the water pipes um, under our water heater. Not good. David removed some of the insulation out there, and it was soaking wet, and it is wet under. So we wrote the insurance company again. Well, not we, he, and sent some pictures, and hopefully they'll contact us. Hopefully tomorrow, so that they can get out here and take a look and assess how much of our house they need to rip open. I can't. I no. My brain is already working. I know they have to open up the entire um, what do you call that? Um, I don't know what you. I don't know if you have that. Hang on, Google. What is that called? Utility room. So where am I going to wash my clothes? Because that's where the washer and dryer is. And so I'm a little. Leanne, went great. Haven't gotten a quote yet. Had to pick out the tile and shower stuff yesterday. Picked out appliances today. Ooh, I love that. See, that is hopefully what's going to be great about getting that new room. We get to pick new tiles and yeah. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. David had spoken with one of his co-workers, and a friend of theirs also and had water damage, and unfortunately it ended up with that they having to rip the floors of the entire house, so they had to move out while they took care of everything. They had to dry the walls, they had to change a lot of things, and it took a year before the family could move back into their house. And I'm like, I'm not sure. Not my little head. Hopefully it isn't that bad. Hopefully. Uh, Again, it is. I'm sure it won't be after I get the quote. Probably not. Stuff like that is always expensive. Hey, Angel. How are you doing, sweetie? How was your vacation? I can't wait to hear about it in your live. But yeah, so we're going to have to wait for the insurance company to get back to us. Hey, Angel, how do you like my new hairdo? Happy chopped off 6 inches. Why go to a hairdresser when I can just go to David and say, go pick up your silver scissors, metallic scissors, and cut my hair? Stressful. You know what, sweetie? Vacation is supposed to be stressless. So yeah, why? I mean, sure, he does it a bit different than a hairdresser because he's basically just, combing my hair back and then he's just chubbing it right over. So, but you know what? It's hair. Who cares? And most of the time I have it in a ponytail anyway. It's fine. I'm always like this. Rip. Cowlick. It looks weird and it never seems to grow. Do you have one of those, you know, that never seem to get longer? It's just there. I mean, anywho. So, what are you guys working on? I mean, when I'm done with this one, I already know my next project. And then, Nina, how are you doing, sweetie? You had 7 inches taken off last Wednesday. My hair had started doing dreadlocks filtering with a lot of hair loss. So Stacia helped me. Stacia. I don't think I've had problems with the hair doing dreadlocks. I'm just mine. Mine ends up being dry at the end. It's not splitting at all. It's just dry. But yeah, you know. And then David was like, You have some curls here, so I'm kind of trying to stretch them so I make it even. It's like, okay. I mean, when my hair is wet, I can make it curl a little more. And hopefully it'll be easier now when I've cut off some of the length. That's weird, Nina. It wasn't splitting. I get it that you were confused. You're working on a cup of coffee, literally, or because a cup of coffee is good. That's what many people don't get. So they're always like, you need to drink cold when it's warm outside and it'll help you cool down. And like, no, it will help your body work twice as hard to to warm it up to your body temperature, which means you will only sweat even more. But if you drink coffee, your body doesn't have to work as hard, so you don't end up sweating more. People never get that one, but I'm telling it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. You're like, the body doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm telling you. Dawn finished her cat painting, but hasn't taken a picture yet because hubby isn't home, and I need him to hold it up for me. Ooh. I have used a hanger sometime and just hung it, and then I can take a picture. I mean, yeah, I've done that. Which one did I do that with? Um, I think it was the amethyst one. You need your wake up juice. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Uh, I don't have coffee every day. I don't even have tea every day. I'm just, it's too big. Well, then, hubby has to come home. Oh, by the way, Alicia, does Paul a diamond paint too? Or do you prefer I'm calling you Ditzy? I love your name, so Alicia is beautiful. I was, the listening to the whipping chat that you had the other day. I was like, so do you diamond paint together? Do you each have your own? Or is he just dotting a little on your diamond painting? I wish David would try it. Hmm. Maybe I should ask him if you want to try one of the dazzles. Just to try it out? Maybe. I could ask, right? Right. I ordered a six placer for my leatherwork pen, and I was like, so yeah, and then I have the seven placer and a six placer, and I compared them, and they are the exact same size. So whenever I've told you guys that I have a seven placer from Diamond Art Club, it's a six placer. He does. Oh, I'm jealous. So yeah, I have now two six placers. I was like, yeah, I know everybody say it picks up seven, but I was like, okay, so that would mean that the seventh would be a little. I would love to call you Alicia. It really is a beautiful name. I don't get it. Doesn't Paul call you Alicia? He does his own. So which one are you working on, and which one is he working on? I mean, I know you're doing the Oz and Ark, and he probably is too. I mean, even I got permission to use this one for Osnark. By the way, I am working on. Hang on. These two people here is the part that I'm doing right now. Yeah, these little people there. Those are the ones, and I have almost all of them. I don't have the legs, so that is where I have from that and down. So we're getting there. I wonder how far Anthony is because He was working on row 3 on the 3rd of August. I was listening to his Women Chat today. And he said that he wouldn't do any, not Women Chat, vlogs. And he was like, I'm not doing any vlogs in August. And I'm like, well, okay, if you say so. I kind of expected him to cave, not calls me, hey you, babe, or ditz, or hey woman. Well, I mean, okay. My husband calls me mostly honey, the Danish word of that, and my name, and then babe sometimes. I think that's it. Don, I got permission to use my cat painting because it is called a cat of a different color instead of a horse. Oh, because I called it a cat of a different color instead of a horse? I don't get it. Don't get it. My brain is we do not comply today or work together in any way. Lee, how are you guys doing? You and Lenore? Do you know how much I love listening to those awesome old videos? But my favorite part is the end of them. Where Lenore is singing. I love that part. Usually I don't let videos um, run all the way, but these videos I do watch all the way. Yeah, I know it's for us in Ogden, but I don't get I called it a cat of a different color instead of a horse. Don't get that one. I'm blonde. Wait, no, I'm not. I act blonde. Let's just say it like that. You're doing okay, Lee? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. It's kind of funny. Yesterday I didn't have to wear my Lee talking about the sponsor videos at the end of the Whip and Lives. The Whip and Lives. The Whip and Lives. That would be a fun concept, wouldn't it? I mean, some people do that. They have their lives, but you're looking down. So basically, that would be a Whip and Live, right? See, you got me going. I'm sorry. Yeah, what about those, Lee? Oh, right, Don. It's been a million years since I saw it. Okay, that's kind of funny. Huh. I can remember the last time I saw The Wizard of Oz. Was I a big kid? I can't remember seeing it as an adult. Lee, yeah, we're going to at some point have a live women chat together. So the women live, I like that. Isn't that kind of funny? The women live. You have to call it that, Lee. Women live. That would be fun. That is a funny. But I don't do that. So you get the name, the women live. I No, I haven't. I wouldn't know. I would have to figure out. Well, I would have to use Stream to do it. Melanie came up with a whip and sing for Lenore. Melanie! I wonder where she is. See, we're missing people. We haven't seen Karina, and Berta hasn't been here a while, unless she's just lurking. But I haven't seen Berta in a while. I've seen her in other people's lives, like Angels and Adams, but in mine, I haven't seen her. And who else are we missing? Have you noticed that Carol hasn't been here in forever? I can't remember the last time Carol was in my life. Or Morgana, for that matter. Do you think we scared them away? I don't know. Anywho, I'm happy that you guys are here, which is the most important part. I was just noticing sometimes when I go to people's live and I go, hang on a second, those people used to go to my lives as well. But, you know, not every channel is everybody's cup of tea, which is fine. Fine, fine, fine. I mean, somebody did some sort of commercial for me because I now have 466 subscribers. I have no idea when that happened because I'm not really looking. But that made me curious to see how far from 3,000 watch hours I am, and that's not good. I need 900 watch hours to reach 3,000, which is when they are doing you can receive super stickers and stuff when you're live. And I'm like, yeah, well, no, I'm not going to get those, and I'm not sure I wanna, but it's kind of a half mark milestone. I don't know. I mean, I don't ever expect to be monetized. Even if I get to it, I'm not sure. I mean, I like my channel as it is. Yes, just as it is. Ooh, I haven't shown you. I should have shown you in the little ribbon chat. So, Angel, are you still here? I ordered from AliExpress. I think I saw them. I saw them before, but Angel showed her special drill stash. So I went and ordered mine. So I now have a bunch of metallics. So yeah, I mean there are two colors of AD. You have 310 and 5200. Then you have this beautiful purpley pink. You have a cover, a beautiful dark green, another purpley pink, a gray, slate gray, I think. Then you have black with silver. Then you have gold and silver. What's the difference? Yeah, this is black with silver and this is gunmetal. And I can't remember doing this, but apparently I did. So I got 2 packs. So apparently I do now have metallics for a while. Yay! Yeah, thank you, Angel. And on the way, I have 1 kilo of fairy dust in 50 different colors. Yeah, that happened as well. So I need to figure out how to store those because I don't have any storage for them. So I need to figure that out. Maybe I need to go downtown next week. Fun, right, Don? Yeah. I think I need to go downtown and see if I can find anything. Maybe. Because I do need something, right? But it's kind of funny. I'm like, yay! Don, me too. I love fairy dust. And I would wish nothing better than to buy them all from Tima. But with that and shipping and whatnot crazy, I'm gonna end up paying double price, if not even more. Angel, my live and whip. Uh, so this is the live. Did you watch my whip and chat from yesterday? Just because I was like, so what am I? Because I know myself. When we got to Tuesday or Wednesday, I would have forgotten everything. Well, not forgotten it, but wouldn't have been able to remember half of it. Oh, lease. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? Um, so I wanted to show you another picture from that trip we were on. Where? There you are. There you are. AliExpress, Don. Just got them off of AliExpress. And they weren't that expensive. I think I paid for one of these. I mean, for a pack like this, I paid $12 or something, I think. 12 or $13. See, aren't we cute? Hups and I, at that Cold War museum, one of the very few pictures that's been taken of us in I don't know how long. But yeah, I have this sun something in my eyes. We're having lunch at that time. So, yeah. But it was beautiful weather and it was so interesting. But yeah, that is Hups and I. A recent picture. Sometimes I'm like, I have to, oh, so do you have a picture of you guys? And I'm like, dang it. I have to look and look and look and look and look. Oh, thank you, Don. I'm like, when was the last time we had a picture taken? I mean, we used to do more pictures. But if I look at my pictures on the phone, it's like 90% Rosa and cats. Yeah. So that's basically it. Rosa and cats, and then every now and then something else, some diamond painting and stuff like that. Yep. We need to take more pictures. And then, of course, we have pictures from excursions and whatnot. Oh, you have to see. Where is that? Yeah. Where is that picture? Hang on. I'm looking. There. I have to show you. This is from after the Cold War Museum, where we went to that playground so Rosa could play a little. And before that, David and my brother went walking along the harbor, so Rosa and I was playing. So yeah, the boys had a swing ride as well. Kind of funny. Yeah, that happened. That was kind of funny. I mean, Rosa and I also had a swing. Nina, I have kind of the same problem. Every year, my sister in law makes a calendar with pictures we sent her. And since I'm living alone and doesn't go out much, I have a hard time contributing. I know that. I mean, my brother and David took like a million pictures at that Cold War museum. So I'm like, I am here. Leanne, you have to run. I'll try to be back. Okay, Leanne. Talk to you later. Hey, CT Angel, how are you doing? I hope the summer is treating you nice. I know you missed your husband, but I hope summer is treating you well. But yeah, I'm like, I love summer. I'm already dreading that the winter is coming. Talk to you later, Leanne. Even though we're in August, I'm like, ugh, another month, well, about 2 months, and it'll be dark early, and we have the time turn again, and blah. If I could, I would live in a constant summer. I mean, less rain than the Danish summer, a lot of sunshine, and around 22 degrees, 25, and I would be a happy camper. And less bugs, especially those asshole with wings. We don't want those. We do not want those. David told me he was out getting some of the plums off our plum tree, and he came in. It was quite interesting because usually we have wasps all over the tree when the plums are ripe, and it was like, sorry, oh. So it's all honeybees and butterflies. There are no wasps down there. I was like, wait, what? How come? I mean, where are all the wasps? I mean, they haven't been let go yet, but that doesn't, usually they are all over down there. So I wonder where they are. Hopefully, all the little birds ate them or chased them away. We have so many birds in our yard. I love it. That garden of ours has the craziest amount. Nina, do you have small frogs in your lawn too? Not that I've seen. No, no, I think we live too far away from water. See, this year has been a nightmare. I will be looking for a new job very soon. My boss isn't understanding why I haven't learned my new job. My husband died the fourth day of me transferring into my new department. That is not okay, Angel, that he doesn't understand that. But I get it. I mean, I would look for a new job too if that was me. Some bosses, I'm just telling you. But Nina, we did see when I was at that trip around yelling and stuff like that, we did see a lot of small frogs. Just these little itty bitty froggies. And some were a little bigger. And Nina usually is having a party. Yesterday, 14 frogs learned how to fly over the hedge. Usually brought them in. I catch them and threw them out. I can see that. So they learned how to fly. They're passing through my garden. You know what? We have new signs up several places in and around our city. The big one, and then just outside our village, we have be mindful of others. So like we have others. You use a dustpan and a glass to catch them. I would just grab them and go wee. Well, most likely I would put them, but okay. I love little frogs. The first house we looked at out here um, actually had this little itty bitty pond. So there were so many small frogs. I mean, little frogs. And that if the house had been great and the the garden had been better, that would have been the reason to buy it because I would have loved that little pond out front and the little frogs. But the house wasn't. It had a beautiful sunroom, but the inside was weird. Yeah, the inside was weird somehow, and the garden was a nightmare. I mean, with little cracks and no. Then we came here and was like, yay, we're gonna buy this house. Yeah, what? Nina, the largest one this year was about 3 weeks ago. It was too big to capture in a 7 centimeter glass. That was a big one. Are you sure that wasn't a toad? I mean, toads can be dangerous for animals. Just, you know. You thought I could hear you scream? No. But I heard all the children scream today while playing and doing I don't know what. God, it was a lot of noise. I'm like, shh. You don't know the difference? I know it when I see them. Um, but it's been a while since I last saw a frog and a toad next to each other. You could do a Google search. But about the toad, I have been watching a lot of Bondi vet videos lately, and there was some dogs that came in with froth around their mouth and behaving strangely, and they lived together. Two roommates having two dogs, and it turned out that they've been licking a toad. Yeah, thank God they weren't um, very sick. They just had a little froth. But I was like, you know what? Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for your dogs when you know that there are toads in your garden. I mean, they both knew it. So I was like, why do you let your dogs roam freely when you know that toads can be deadly to animals? I mean, why? Especially Australian toads, apparently. But yeah, have you ever watched Bondi Vet? I love that. It's interesting. And some of the vets are so good, they are explaining things and very charismatic and stuff like that. Nina, that would be impossible. They won't sit still long enough to take a photo, and I just want them out. I mean, you don't have to take a picture of those, you have to look them up at Google. As a child, I loved finding frogs, especially the little ones, because they were so cute, and you could have more of them in your hand at once, even as a child-sized hand. Yeah, I was a scout, so that might have something to do with it. Uh, Angel, finally the vlog is sorted. Took 3 hours to bloody upload on YouTube. Does anyone have this problem? Need another holiday and hide away? No, no. I mean, most of my whipping chats that's around an hour or so, takes no longer than 20 minutes to upload. But we do have fiber 1,000,000, so it works fast. Um, you need a hideaway. I'm sorry, Angel. A vacation is supposed to be stressless and fun and not stressful. So I'm sorry that that happened. Ooh, and I have an addition to my room. I have to show you that as well. Ooh, sorry about that. Um, where is that picture? Did I just take it on my phone? No. Hang on. Okay. There you go. And I have a new light in my room directly above my table, and it is called a Govee, and I can turn it up and down, and I can change the colors. I can do so many things with it. I could put it on a mode called music, play music, and then the colors will change, in tune to the music. It's so cool. We have those pretty much a lot of places now. These Govee. We also have twinkly lights. That is the yeah. I don't have those in here, but that one is great. See, that is the outside of my craft room, and there you can see the bird feeder that I'm always talking about. That's the bird feeder, right? I'm pretty sure that'll look amazing. I mean, if it wasn't for the copyright thingies, it would be fun to do that in a live. I could, of course, try to find. No, because I would still need to be allowed to do it. I don't know. Max? I can hear Max. He's scratching at the door. We usually call that he's knocking. But yeah, that is so cool. Next time you come here, I'll show you. It's so fun. Even in daylight, it's like party and colors and but it's I think it's funnier when you do it at when it's getting darker. I like that. Hmm. Ooh, one of David's childhood friends. I was like, what is David doing outside? Um, they can get dust allergy, Nina, and stuff like that. So anyway, David's childhood friend that he's known for I don't know a million years or so has been together with his girlfriend around 12 years. So 12 years in May, and he's he will be 47 in November. Gosh, he's old. But his girlfriend is in the middle of her 30s, and they've been trying to get pregnant. Well, she has been trying to get pregnant. They have tried for a child for years now. And Friday, they got their little Laura. I got a little video of her today, like just like a few hours ago, and I'm like, oh. You know how that feeling how you can smell a baby through the screen? I was like, I can smell her. Oh, that baby smell. So I have to go see. Hey, sis, how are you doing? How was Sweden? Leah is my sister. Right? I'm so happy for them. And I know that'll be their only baby due to age. I mean, he's 47 in a second. He's an old dad. I mean, I felt like my brother was an old dad and he was 38. So yeah. But that baby smell. So I have to go. I have to go smell a baby, cuddle a baby. Sweden was great, a bit hot though, hotter than here. Then I want to go to Sweden. Ooh, talk about Sweden. We haven't seen Anna in a long time. And we haven't seen Paige in forever from no, I have to well Anna was here about a month ago, but we haven't seen Paige in forever. Denise is kind of like a puppy smell. No. I know puppies and kitties smell as amazing as well, but a baby is just it is that, baby powder and um mother's milk, that I don't know. There's just something about that baby smell. And every time I hold one of them, I'm like, "Huh, I want one. I want one." But I never got one. Then, not like it. It's just that some of us like smell it. Oh, I love smelling kitties. There is something about kittens, especially those little neonatal kittens. I mean, those we had foster babies that were 2 weeks old when we got them, and they were delicious. I mean, sitting at night with them and just stuffing your nose down their little necks while they were feeding. It was like, I love it. But yeah, see the good thing about not having your own kids, even though I wish we had, I could go there, love on them, and then go home, and I don't have to worry about getting up at night, and I don't have to, all the less enjoyable parts of parenthood. Even though I would love to be at my brother's house whenever Rosa is sassy. I mean, the other day, my brother wrote like, sometimes he writes down, conversations they had. And he wrote like, Rosa, Dad, I think you need to dust. That I can see dust on your sunglasses. And then my brother, oh God, how was it? Hang on. It was hilarious. Um, then it was something like, "Oh, I think you need to clean your toys." And Rosa was like, "Yeah, that's not what we're talking about." Um, Hang on, I need to find it. It was so funny. There, where was it? Yeah, it was Rosa. Dad, aren't you? Don't you have to dust soon? I can see dust on your sunglasses. Dad, I also think you need to clean up. Rosa, Dad, turn around and talk to your friend again. Dad, no, 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 we were just talking. Rosa, I don't have time anymore. It's like, I don't have time anymore, Dad. Like, that's sass in the child. I love it. I mean, she's so funny. Mm, oh, poor baby. I'm sorry, I just got a text from the new mom. Nina, I wonder where she gets that from. Auntie, me. No, I've never been sassy. Not a second in my life. Dawn, she's so sassy. She is. And it's so darn funny. I mean, I guess it isn't funny as a parent, but when she does it out here, I really have to be mindful of not breaking down laughing, especially if it's, a moment of, okay, that is not okay, That is not okay. But I'm still sometimes I'm like, you know what? That was genius, but no, that is not okay. I mean, so sometimes I'm like, yeah, Rosa, you know what? Not okay. And then like, yeah, that was funny, but still not okay. Yeah, irony. And I mean, irony at the age of 4. That's, oh, there comes our neighbor. Neighbors. I think they had an evening stroll. I just heard somebody talk, and I was like, who's David talking to? Neighbors. It won't be funny when she's 15. No, Don, then she will be a brat. But yeah, she'll be a 15-year-old brat. But right now it's kind of cute and funny and adorable, and she's not mine. Well, she is mine. She's sort of mine. Can't remember who told me, that she's kind of mine as well. It's like, sure, like 10% of the time. I don't know. But yeah, nobody's denying that she is of my blood as well. That's not deniable. She's definitely a part of our dad's line. So my dad's side of the family is their name is Christensen, and I don't know why, but the entire side of the family of my on my dad's sides, every kid more or less on that side is looking like a Christensen. It's kind of funny. There's very few of the kids that I'm like, okay, you're not a part of the Christensen line. That those genes just hammer through for some reason. I mean, of course, Rosa looks like her mom as well, but I don't know. She is her dad's daughter when it comes to humor and irony and I don't know what. It's so funny. And she's a little wise, an old soul in a young body, which makes it funny as well because sometimes the word that's coming out of her mouth is like, you're not old enough for that. But the sass. But she is a little bratty as well. Sometimes if she doesn't like, what you're saying to her, she would be like, I'm not talking to you. I'm like, oh, the hell you are. And I don't want to hear you talk like that. And then she gets a little pouty and you're telling me off because I'm not gonna listen to that talking young lady. I mean, no, you are loved, but that doesn't mean that you can just speak as you please. Okay, Nina, hey, let's see you soon, right? It's been a while, so I miss you. And yeah, have a great evening and a great week. Bye, Nina. But yeah, that is sassy. Thank you, Nina. Let's see each other soon. But yeah, that is the bratty side of her, like trying to decide who may and may not speak to her and when. I'm like, no, 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 no. Oh, Leah, are you still in here? Or did you leave again? Mm, but yeah. Ooh. Have any of you got anything this week from Diamond Art Club? I didn't. No, I did not. Are they still talking out there? There were some beautiful ones, but no. And there was a lot of chit chat about that mystery one. I know that which one it is. And I was like, yeah, no, no, not my jam. But yeah, I did get some dazzles in. So those I have to unbox. Angel, I'm still here. And yes, a restock used my points. It was Miss Butter Catch Me. Yay! Oh, that's cool. I have a restock in my cart. It is a Yume. So if I end up getting it, that will be my first Yume. And it's mainly because of all the colors. Because it's purple and purple and purple, and I love purple, just in case you didn't know. I mean, right? I love purple. Which one is it again? I can't remember the name of it. Um, the name is come on. Oh yeah, Irradiant. It's so beautiful. Do you know which one it is? It is Purple is Life, right, Angel? One. She is gorgeous. And all the purples. She's beautiful. But yeah. And I mean, wouldn't you just be able to do something fun? Adam is after that one too. Well, it restarts. So, I mean, he can get it. But if I'm getting it, I try to wait until the new twist and pick come back in stock because I want one of those just to try it. But yeah. I will eventually get it. See, that's not nice of you. She knows that. Angie is live right now, and she knows that I'm live. Why would she do that? She knows it. Oh, anyway, that's her problem, not mine. But I'm like, that's not nice. Anywho, so you just tell Adam. Well, if he's listening, I don't know. Are you with Adam right now, Angel? Or is he back home having his kids? He must be, right? Since you just had the week off. No, right, Dawn? She knows I have my lives right now. My live right now, and she goes live. I mean, I know she'd had a break and everything, but she's usually live on Saturdays. Angel, right, needs to get ready and chat to Adam before live. He'll be over tomorrow. Okay, Angel, say hi to him from me. Tell him that it's, you know, back in stock. Yeah, see you in 40 minutes. So yeah. I wonder where everybody is. I mean, some of them might be over at Angie's. I wonder who we lost. Hey, Lisa. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I am enjoying the vacation. This is Astronomer by Miles Pinkney. Love you, Angel. See you soon. So yeah, that was from my event, the paint along that we had in January and February this year. But yeah, and next year there will be another paint along, and this time, hang on, it will just be wizards, and I'll be doing this one, Wizard Spell by I keep forgetting Steve Sundrum. Isn't he amazing? I did an unboxing last week. Isn't he amazing? I just saw it done yesterday on the VIP Facebook group, and I was like, dang it, it's gonna look good. All those colors and amazing. Amazing. I'm like, I even tagged Anthony in it because he's gonna do the same painting for my paint along. And he's like, look at how good it's going to look. I mean, amazing. So yeah. I don't know if anybody else is going to get it to work on, but it's gonna be fun. Other than that, any wizard from Diamond Art Club is going to be good to go. I decided that it has to be a Diamond Art Club. You love Anthony, me too, and Apollo, and usually he's in here unless he's out and about, which he probably is. I mean, this time of year he's camping and uh, walking Apollo 7 hours a day and tubing. I finally found out what tubing is because I was like, I imagined a tube, a long tube. Was like, how do you use those down the river? And I'm like, oh, it's one of those donut thingies, but just not calling it the same. Don, he isn't in here. Me too. I love the vlogs. I just today he released a new one, a shorter video, just about 1.5 hours, where he answered some questions and stuff like that. Not questions, comments. So yeah, that's always fun. And it's so fun. I'm gonna answer a lot of comments today, and he gets through I don't know 10 because he goes out on tangents. I mean, I have no idea what that's like because I never go out on tangents or dive into rabbit holes. That is so not my style. But Denise, I wanted you to know that I'm still here just with common customers. Thank you, Denise. But yeah, I mean, I'm always right on point. I never go down rabbit holes. Don't tell people that ain't true, okay? I mean, my brain is scattered. I go down one road to talk about something, and before I end at where I'm supposed to go, I've gone out 7 rabbit holes. And then so once in a while, I'm like, what were we talking about? I'm like, hang on, I'm gonna reel myself in and like, what were we talking about? Oh, and then I continue down. I'm like, oh, there was another rabbit hole. Yeah, and sometimes it's a foxhole. You never know where I end up. And then eventually, I have no idea where I was going, and I just keep going somewhere. Which is why my weapon chats are interesting, and you never know where we end up. Oh dear. Which was why I did that extra weapon chat yesterday because I knew. I mean, I know myself well enough that if I didn't get that off my chest, I would have forgotten half of it by Tuesday. Elisa, when I'm making a video, I forget what I'm saying. I tell my subscribers, wait, I have to review the tape. Oh, that happens too. And sometimes, especially on bad pain days, I end up talking about one thing, and then in the middle of it, I start talking about something completely different. And then I end up having to scratch that wooden chat. I think maybe once I uploaded one because I wasn't aware that I did it. But usually I catch myself. I'm like, that wasn't what I was talking about. So I know what that's like. I mean, how can you talk about, oop, that's my husband. I can talk about let's say diamond painting, the diamond painting that I'm working on, and we go a little bit, then you hear me take 10 seconds break because I'm basically like, zoop, and then I start talking about something completely different that has nothing to do with that unfinished sentence that I just had. Hi, babe. Which like, and when I catch myself, I'm like, why? Yeah. So more than once, I have had to scratch a webbing chat because it just didn't make any sense at all. I'm like, um, I think even once I was doing a webbing chat and I was in so much pain that I actually fell asleep while filming. Not a long time, but maybe 3 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm a hot no. I'm not a hot mess because usually, Leanne usually say that I'm a hot mess, and I sent her this meme, a little video going like, "You're not a hot mess. You're a beautiful disaster," or something like that. I think that's it. You're a beautiful disaster, something like that. I'm like, so I'm not a hot mess. I'm a beautiful disaster. No, a spicy disaster. That's what it was like. So I'm a spicy disaster. Have you ever tried saying this disaster like 5 times in a row, like I just had, and it starts sounding weird? I love doing words like that. Just regular words, saying them like multiple times, and before you know it, it ends up sounding weird. You're like, that doesn't make sense at all. No, just me? Okay, that's okay. It is getting dark in here. Much like chanting? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You're a yoga teacher too? Oh. Do you do regular yoga? Do you also do yoga for um, people with disabilities? I know there is yoga for people with pain and stuff like that. That their bodies won't really do all the weird things that yoga is. Don't you know what I mean? Okay, not just me. Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, I like that spicy disaster, which is totally me. I mean, I'm spicy and I can be a disaster. You practice yin, and that is, I know yin and yang, and they're opposites, and one is white and another is black. And you like spicy? Yeah, me too. I also like spicy food, but yeah. Very passive yoga, holding poses. I tried yoga maybe 20 years ago, and I walked out of that room with more pain than I went in because my body ain't built for that. No, my body ain't built for that. So I was like, yeah, we don't do that. No, Lisa, no. But that was regular yoga. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm like, and I'm not flexible, not very much anyway. I do. I mean, I'm born with hypermobile joints and stuff, but I'm not as mobile as I used to be. I watch yoga online and go, no, 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 no. No, I know that. Sometimes I'm looking at stuff and I go, I don't bend that way. I don't bend that way. I mean, no. I'm not sure that my body is able to do that. I mean, do I look like I'm made out of rubber? No. Elisa, we work on letting the body unfold on its own. No pulling, no pushing. That's a good idea. I mean, sometimes when I look at, videos and shows and something and they're doing yoga and I'm like doing all those poses on one leg and I'm like, sure, I can stand one-legged on, is it my right or my left foot? Fairly sure. But the other leg, I'm like, I need something, just to, like a finger on it. I'm like, okay, I have it. Lisa, yeah, I know it, but sometimes you should challenge it, right? Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little support, just a finger, it's like, let me touch over here and then I can keep my balance, which is horrible. My body is getting old. I mean, like, it's usually, I'm like, my brain is like a teenager. My humor is, I don't know, at putty stage or something. And my brain, no, my age is almost 45 and my body is like 95 or something, which is kind of a, messed up, whatever. Anywho, living is a funny thing. Why did I forget that one? Did you ever do that? You pick up a drill because the drill had a hole in it. And you're like, oh, when I get to that symbol, I'm gonna put down a new one. And then I got to that symbol and I didn't put down a new one. Don, both of your daughters are yoga teachers. That's cool. That is cool. I'm gonna need some light, you guys. Hang on. Ooh, there you go. Do you see what I mean? I got great light. It's a little weird, isn't it? I look blue, even though it isn't a white light. And hang on. Hang on. Let's see if we can do something about that. Home. Device. In here. Um, no, that's what we have. Is that better? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I think that is as good as it gets. As good as it gets. It's kind of funny. You can play with it, and you can do uh, colors. I mean, that's red light, orange, green. Now you can't really see it, can you? Purple, no. Can't really see it. Better now? Okay, let's go back to the. There. You could see the colors? Okay. Right. But I wanted this light because I have light up here, but when I'm sitting and working, I'm sitting like this. So I was more or less making shadows with my body, so I couldn't see. So I was like, David got a light like this in his room to see how it worked. I was like, can I get one of those, there, right? The gold. Yeah. Uh, they're so. I got the enhancement kit from Tmall and paid the like gazillion dollars it costed to get over here. So this is the right. So I have lights coming straight down now, which is amazing. And I can. I mean, I love Tima. I love all her enhancement drills. But when you don't live in the US, it is way too expensive. Sadly, because I would love to support her. I mean, I got metallics of AliExpress. I have fairy dust drills on the way from AliExpress. Even though I know that the quality probably isn't the same, but I mean, I think it was Angel in her last live, or was it Adam's last live? I can't remember. They talked about, and they're in Britain, um, and I'm in Denmark. They wanted to buy a packet of fairy dust. I think it was. I think it was fairy dust or something, which cost about $41, and then it would be $60 in shipping. And then there would be the tax when it arrived there and the shipping. Um, the customs, what it'll just end up being way too expensive. I mean, like I said, I would end up paying at least twice the price before it even got, before I got it, which is sad because I really want to support her. But yeah, that's not feasible. Lisa, Anthony is responsible for me taking the leap into enhancement, and now I'm hooked. The shipping is crazy. Yeah, Elisa, where do you live? But yeah, shipping is crazy. I mean, even inside the US, it's crazy. Um, you live in Philadelphia. Yeah. That's like Dawn. Dawn is in Philadelphia. No, yo, Dawn is in Philadelphia as well. PA. Maybe you live close. I know it's a big state. I know. But you never know. So you at least don't have to pay all the VAT and what I know you have taxes, but I mean paying $60 in shipping for a $40 pack of diamonds. Oh yeah. I would love to. I know you live in the Poconos, Don. Poconos. I saw Anthony talking about he's going to a wedding next May, I think it was, or something like that. And he wanted, to drive around a little, maybe go up to see the Poconos. And I'm like, go see Dawn. I haven't told him that. I was like, Dawn up there. Go visit. But yeah, that's what I would do anyway. It would be fun. See, $1 trillion, and I would take a round trip around the US, visit all my diamond painting friends, and that's it. So, do you live near the Poconos too, Elisa? Poconos. I have seen Dawn has shown pictures from her back garden. I think isn't it the back garden, Dawn? About 3 hours. See, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, compared to US, in the center of the city near the Liberty Bell. Hmm, okay. I don't know what the Liberty Bell is, but I can look it up. That's kind of funny. See, this is what's so great about lives. All of a sudden, you find out that people is close to you, kind of like with Shay and Randy that figured out that they're about 20 minutes away from each other from live. I was like, what? Hups. Elisa, no, nice trip. When the hubby retires, it's all road trips and snack-sized diamond paintings. I don't like snack size. I want big diamond paintings. Oh, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. Was that in Philadelphia? I did not know that. I thought it was in Washington. But again, not American. Yeah, my motto is go big or go home. He's determined to hit the road. I mean, you could just sit in the bag, if you got a camper, you could sit in the bag with your big ass diamond paintings, strip them to something and then just go to town. And then have, little dazzles or something if you wanna sit up front. You accidentally fell into confetti and now I'm in love with it. I love confetti, hence astronomer. I hate is a strong word, but I really don't like color blogging. I'm getting better at it. I am. And I am practicing my multi-placing. Shendai. Oh, I thought you would get a camera or something so that you didn't have to, book into hotels and stuff like that. Anyway, but I am getting better at my multi-placing. I'm not perfect. I never will be. And usually, um, I'd prefer to do checkerboarding. Yeah, I love a good checkerboard. I can just, put them down with my tweezers, and then I love that sound when they click into place. And I don't know, especially with this one, since this is a restock, and I don't know if it's any different, but Anthony said that he doesn't have a lot of trash in his, but I have to remove every drill that has even the slightest tab on it because they sit flush. Hmm. How long did it take me? 2.5 months. Um, because I'm slow as bleep. Even if I sit in here for hours and hours, I diamond paint maybe 10, 15 minutes. Then I do something else because my my hands and my body need to sit differently. And then I look at Google a little, or I read something and on Facebook, whatever. And then I do it again for 15, 20 minutes. So everything takes like a gazillion years. So yeah, it took me about 2.5 months. Um, did at least Alicia, showers and chores are important. I took a shower too. Nasty thing, showers. You have to get wet and everything. Ugh. But yeah, it would have taken you a year. No, I mean, how big was it? It's a 70 by 105. This one, Question of Reality, that I'm working on now, This one. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I started the 25th of June, and if all goes well, hopefully I should be done within a week and a half. Yeah, that's all. I mean, that is just a 70 by 105. That's the biggest one so far. No, it's not. The biggest one that I did was last year for summer with the masters. I did amethyst. That one was a 50 by 120. So maybe this one is bigger in count of dwells. I don't know. Yeah, but this one is I'm doing in honor of Anthony's paint-along. And I started it early because I was sure that it'll take me a longer time. I mean, it's taking me about a month and a half by now. And it is a 70 by 99. But I might end up being done before August. So who knows? Might be done before. And then I'm going to pretend that I just finished it by then and do my finishing review in September. Nah, but I am going to do my finishing review in September anyway. Dawn sent me a picture. I wonder if I can. It's so funny. Sometimes I can't open pictures on my computer. Isn't it weird? No, you sent it on Facebook? I haven't gotten it, Dawn. Maybe it's still processing. Do it, Lisa. It'll be so cool. Where did you send it? Isn't it weird it's not coming through? Mm, is it the internet? No, I'm not getting it, Dawn. Right? I haven't gotten it. But yeah, that is so weird. Sometimes this meta thing is weird. You never know what's going on. See, now there it came. Dawn. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let's see if we can open it on the computer so I can. There. Okay, let's go share it so that you can see it, Elisa, because it's so pretty. Don, you've sometimes you one day you showed me, from the balcony so that we could see the Poconos, which was so beautiful as well. It's a beautiful garden. I love it. I love all your flowers. Most of our flowers is done for the year. Well, we have these flower mixes, with wildflowers and stuff. Right, Elisa? Dawn has a beautiful house. I haven't seen it from the inside. I have seen Leanne's house from the inside, which was my jaw dropped when I saw her house. Um, but again, yeah, your garden should be a diamond painting, Dawn. Have you ever considered doing a custom like from that picture? That would be a great diamond painting with all the colors and whatnot. Sorry, still have a frog in my throat. But yeah. Yeah, so for September, I'll be doing the Oculus Studio Virgo. So that's my birthday. My birthday is on the 14th, which this year is a Saturday. That is so cool. So that means David is off, so we can go somewhere to eat if we want to. So that is going to be nice. Other than that, oh, sorry. And then on the 15th is our anniversary. We've been married 17 years this year. Isn't that crazy? Right. I think the last time you sent a picture, Don, it was winter. So you could see all the beautiful snow. There you had the Poconos. Isn't it beautiful? She sent a picture where it was all snow and yeah, I know, Dawn. But you think you sent one in the wintertime as well where it was all snow and stuff? It's so beautiful. Let's see. I don't even know if it's in here still. How long does they um right. Yes, there you have it. See, this is one you sent to me earlier with snow and everything. That is beautiful as well. And then right, I just had I just threw it up because I went back and looked at the pictures. But it's beautiful. I love that picture with all the purple and pinks. So beautiful. Right? It's beautiful. Yeah. Look at those purple and pink skies. And those big Christmas trees. I would put light on them. If I had a really big ladder and a 17 miles long light, I would light up those Christmas trees. But that's just me. There you go. So, yes. At least I'm headed to Florida, but I love a change of season, which is why I won't live there year long. Well, I do love the change of seasons. The issue is that here in Denmark, sometimes we don't feel it that much because we get so much rain. I mean, I felt like we had 6 months of rain from October until May or something. It just rained. Then we had some beautiful weather in June for about 14 days. Then it rained almost for another month, and now it's beautiful again. So, yeah, if it's supposed to be seasons, then please, you know, winter in the winter time, spring in springtime, summer when it's actually summer, and then fall, you know, but not here anyway. So, anyway, you guys, Angel is going live in 5 minutes. And let's see if we can find Angel and her channel. Let's see. Angel, hang on. Angel Leah Rose. And let's see, we have her lives. And the link is there. So if you want to join in on Angel's Live in 4 minutes, please go. And I will see you there. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you will be back next Sunday for more chitter chatter. And I hope you have a great week. I'm going to try to. We have another 14 days of vacation. So, yay. And who knows what we end up doing? You never know. But yeah, thank you for being here. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. And see you in my next video. Thank you for being here, Elisa. Eliza? Eliza, right? Right. So, bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Love you all. Bye.